Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back. TBR is the name of the show, or TBR SSF Show, which simply means TBR Solutions Sports Forum. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm joined by Walefatshe this morning. A cozy through and through. Bona re kaofela, sisonke, we are together. Remoho. On says ham. Rotle, Singwe. Walfat, welcome to the show. How are you, Wanam?
I'm good. Sobri Walefatshe.
Wanam,
Sobri man Walefatshe.
I want to move the Holy Coast today. You know what? And we win the Bella begging Arabic. I wish you win today.
You know, Walefatshe, how apere jersey we apara ka pride.
Yeah.
Even though we are not doing well, but this jersey, kolo we apere, you
Yes,
feel like no.
yes.
Ke apere jersey ya bokhosing. Ke ya bokhosing ye
Jabo
Walefatshe ska
Khosi,
leba.
Wanam, Jabo Khosi.
Ke ya bokhosing ke
Bomutaung, Kimarena.
ke marena. That is why
Yeah,
ba re makhosi.
yeah.
That is why ba re makhosi. Makhosi.
Bomutaung, Kimarena. Bona, man.
Ke marena ba. Yeah,
Makosi Warata Kapaura is a big team.
it is indeed.
Um,
Yeah.
no team to this point in time has been at the level of Makosi. There
Yeah.
was nothing humbling like seeing Percy Tau in a game in Saudi Arabia, celebrating with a fan in Saudi Arabia, with the teams that had nothing to do with South African football, wearing a tracksuit of Kaiser Chiefs. I said, what
Yeah.
Labena zero. Yeah, zero. You
Hey,
listen,
trap.
you listen to people from Africa. Samuel Eto, or my hero, has been Dr. Kumalo.
Yeah.
What was this? And, and then even Nabi Ure, you know, coaching a big team like Kaiser Chiefs is a privilege. What was this? Amata wana nungo Tunisia ne Ahmed Makosi. So I'm happy. So libaholo wanam libaholo. So kilona Makosi le marena. Walfat.
Mare.
Yeah, bona
Yes,
ke
all.
tlo bua ka game ya, but today this is something that I want to talk about. I don't know, I'm saying it is alleged, let me put it correctly, that there
Yes.
is a Cold War. There is a Cold War between Dr. Irvin Khoza and Dr. Danny Jordaan.
Yes.
And people might try to hide it and do whatever, but you can see something is brewing. Yesterday, we got a statement from PSL postponing the game of Mamelodi Sundowns. The reason being, the game is booked for Atteridgeville Super Stadium, which is Mamelodi Sundowns' second stadium or second choice stadium. Everything was in line, you know. But yesterday, PSL, through social media, they noticed that there will be a game, women football, Africa women football, the same venue, the same time. I must commend the PSL here. They issued a statement quickly to say, on the basis of that, they decided to postpone the game. You can imagine had the game continued. Pirates is there. I mean, Sundowns is there. And Banyana, they're there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It would have been a very nasty scenario. Remember, I don't know whether Walefatshe, you were already watching football. We're at Orlando Stadium. Two Pirates came to the field. One Pirates came, Sipo
No,
Mali.
no,
Another
it was Ellis Park.
Ellis Park, yes, Ellis Park. One Pirates came in, and I was there at that game. And then the second
I
Pirates
was
came in. Yeah?
I was watching on the TV that one.
I was at the stadium. I saw everything. So,
When they stepped China, no?
yeah. Then the next thing, remember, I think it was Iwisa Spectacular.
It was
Remember?
Mr. Spectacular, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And that was used to be one of the biggest game in the calendar.
Event.
And
Yeah.
here is China Hlongwane coming. No, Pirates came in, then another Pirates came in with China Hlongwane, and then he was, butchered. Butchered,
Yes.
literally butchered, like a cow. When a cow is going to, and I remember the guy was big. He was trying to run, and that was a very nasty, nasty, nasty scenario.
That was a nasty, nasty scenario, that one.
Yeah. So PSL has averted this by acting. But I'm saying this so-called Cold War, they may deny it, all right? But it's there. You like it or not, it's there. And those who are supporting Danny Jordaan, they said all these cases, when they're going to elections, are orchestrated. They're not saying by who, okay? And then there was another gentleman who said, no, Danny Jordaan must step aside, let Dr. Irvin Khoza take over interimly. Those are not just statements. They statements, highlighting something. Now, I don't understand when people deny to say there's no Cold War and so on. We can't be in denialism, all right? And if we don't get the news, either from the PSL or from SAFA, what we are supposed to do? Are we supposed to keep quiet? We'll speculate. People want to know what's happening. Now, if I read this statement from PSL, it says, as supporters and fans and all stakeholders of professional football are aware that Lucas Moripe was selected as the venue for tomorrow's evening Nedbank Cup quarter-final match between Mamelodi Sundowns and Sekhukhune United. The stadium was secured in terms of a detailed agreement, the stadium agreement, affording the league exclusive control of the venue prior to and on match day, and all arrangements were in place for the match. Unfortunately, Premier Soccer League learned today on social media reports that the stadium has seen fit to accept booking for under 17 FIFA Women World Cup qualifier, scheduled to kick off at 3 o'clock. And the PSL raised the issue urgently, including demanding confirmation that the stadium agreement would be complied with, failing which the league would have to accept that it had been repudiated. No such confirmation has been forthcoming. Quite apart from the requirements of the stadium agreement, the league policies and the Nedbank rules regulating access to the stadium by the participating teams cannot accommodate 2 matches at a stadium in envisaged time frame. More importantly, all of safety arrangement of the match, including categorization in terms of SASRIA, okay, event safety security meetings, engagements with SAPS, implementation of the league safety and security manual proceeded in accordance with this stadium agreement. No planning was done on the basis of another event on the day of the match. It would consequently be reckless for the league to proceed with the match. In so doing, put at risk the safety and the security of Nedbank Cup, the participants, SAFA match official, the public, and the league staff. The league will investigate the matter fully to establish how this situation arose. Unfortunately, under this circumstance, the league has been left with no option but to cancel the stadium agreement and postpone tomorrow's match. The PSL extends an apology to all stakeholders of the beautiful game who were preparing to watch the quarterfinal tomorrow. The league will deal responsibly with the rescheduling of the match in compliance with law and league compliance manual, and public will be kept informed. All supporters who purchase match tickets are urged to keep them safe for use on the rescheduled fixture date, which will be announced in due course. So, Augustus Walefatshe, on the other hand, I commend the PSL for doing this. But do we really need this feud between the two?
Walefatshe, let me come in. Firstly, let me greet our viewers at home, and they must not forget to subscribe so that our show can
grow.
Can be one of the best, yes, as well. So, Walefatshe, it's very disappointing, especially for the mother body to do that thing that by its own. I mean, really, they knew for the Otobali game, yeah, under 17. And also, remember the draw, Nedbank, it's on Thursday or Wednesday. Entirely more, you understand? The draw was already done a week before, and the fixture was already tabled and the venue, you see. So then I'm very disappointed with the officials. It means there was no communication, or either somebody or somebody else, somebody somewhere. He says, no, or who are we? Or now we are bigger than the PSL as a mother board. I think SAFA went that route to say we are a mother board. Nobody must tell us. Understand that? I mean, of which they disrupted in everything. I think they do something alluring. Even I feel sorry for the supporters. Remember that this team, they've got supporters who are coming around the country. Some they were planning to come to Johannesburg to watch this game. Unfortunately, they need to cancel. And if the game is going to be rescheduled for during the week, they won't allow to come. Because come tomorrow by miracle, one understand all fans. I think yeah, but they've played a big blunder on this one. If I need to blame, I want to blame SAFA on this matter. Because you see, PSL, they become so humble to say, no, let's postpone our game. Yeah, don't you mention a typical example of that crisis in 80s.
90s. Early 90s.
I mean, 90s. Early 90s. Yeah, two pirates. PSL, the way they are so clever and the way they are so matured, by bone this thing or no, it will embarrass ourselves as well. It will embarrass our football fraternity. So let's withdraw this game. But honestly, SAFA has put our football into disrepute about to doing these things. We are talking about supporters. We are talking about people who are traveling. Yeah, we are talking about people who have planned. We are talking about people who love football. Now they need to change their plans now. And also, I don't understand why you feature an under 17 while you know Khonale a Nedbank edlalang. There is a competition that it's playing. You play Pirates at 3:00. Then there's a game here under 17. Who's going to watch under 17 while Pirates, has got the big followers? If Pirates was not playing, if Kaizer Chiefs was not playing, everybody was going to go to Master Pieces to watch that under 17. Those young girls were just great support. It will be supported by 50 or whatever. Understand? Then it shows that there is something that it's happening, and that communication, somebody somewhere his own decision, his own, because once you do something, you contact. I mean, you are a mother body. You've got an event. Can you check around? Our event disturbing the national team. Yes, we understand it's a national team. Understand, but you can't. Already local football sets the preparations. So then respect that. Respect that, but they never done that. I mean, it's embarrassing and disappointing as well. I feel so sorry for supporters.
But I won't be quick to blame SAFA, to be honest. I won't be quick. We need to look at the facts. You see, the unfortunate part, some of us were barred. We're not allowed to be accredited by PSL, because if the news are not coming, all right, my understanding is we'll be left with speculation. I'm afraid to cast the blame now because I don't have enough facts. I remember Hugo Bros at some point said, I want to meet the PSL coaches and I'm struggling. All right. Remember Hugo Bros coming from the side of SAFA, I'm struggling. He even went to an extent of saying, I want now to meet Dr. Irvin Khoza. Him. All right. Then Dr. Khoza said, why are you meeting me? Meet us all. All right. And I think Hugo Bros was not saying that out of the blue. Maybe he picked up from the corridors that if you don't talk to Dr. Irvin Khoza, it's not going to happen. And it was difficult for that meeting to sit. And that is why I'm saying I won't jump quickly and say it's SAFA or it's PSL. And then my understanding is SAFA is a mother body. The beginning of the season, I expect fixtures to be coordinated. Whether by SAFA as a mother body or a particular structure that has been formed by two organizations to say, this is the center where fixtures are being coordinated. Now here, not only the supporters are embarrassed, you have the sponsor, a big company like Nedbank. Companies work according to time. For them, this game must play and be over and done with it. Come Monday, they assess how things went, and then they're looking forward to another. If it weren't the question of the strong personality of Dr. Irvin Khoza, probably Nedbank would be saying, now we are going to pull off. All right. But they understand that, okay, Dr. Khoza has been there, has been, through thick and thin, and then gave them that opportunity as Nedbank to showcase. But it won't be like that forever. If you ask me, we call upon the two heads, they must meet somewhere. We hear the murmurings that your Sicily Reale Dwaba, whatever, trying to challenge, they are doing it as a proxy. Those are the murmuring that we hear. And then we are not sure whether how true is that. But if you don't get the news, what is going to happen? Now we hear another murmuring that Saleng decided to go haywire because Pirates wanted to extend, and then he didn't want to extend. And then it's a murmuring. But if we don't get the news, where will we end? So even the Pirates too, they must give us the news. And let's hear what's happening. Yes, sometimes they want to control the narrative, which is correct. But let them issue that narrative. Nowadays, it's easy now. You have Twitter, you have everything. If they don't want to issue a statement or go to press conference, but, they can use those platforms. to issue news to say this is what is happening. This is what I'm saying. And I remember, as I said right from the beginning, I said, I'm not saying there's a feud between the two, but if you analyze the happenings, they tell you something. So if there's anything that they want to correct it, that no, you guys are having it wrong, please tell us. Walefatshe, you are playing your game well and set with the PSL and SAFA. The people out there, what's your take? What do you think? Do you think the two gentlemen, they must go to a meeting? Dr. Irvin Khoza and Dr. Jordaan sit down and iron out this thing. Maybe somebody must coordinate, because we need these two personalities in our football. Otherwise, we are not going to make any progress. So that's my opinion. I don't know what you say. Or are you taking the position that Walefatshe is saying SAFA is to blame as a mother body? They should have known that this thing is there. So why did they do this? But that's what you can give your opinion. That's our opinion. We are entitled to our opinion. So you can also give us your opinion. Walefatshe,
no, Walefatshe, you raised a sharp reason here to say, look, we need those news or what is happening, because now we'll be assuming who this one or that one about crying, and also Hokarwa level Walefatshe. You check the features, as you said. There must be a seasonal feature that must follow, unless on the last week, then there can be a changes. Not changes on the last hour. That one, it's
not on. It's not on.
It's correct. You know, if there is a postponement, let it be inside the field when the weather is bad. Yes, we understand. We understand. So, but not this one. This one is embarrassing. And if there is a problem between the two, honestly, you are correct. We need these two gentlemen in our football, and they need to iron out these things, because our football, honestly, it will be dragging down if these two they don't meet.
And listen to this statement. SAFA PSL said they got it on social media. This is very embarrassing. How can they get it from social media when SAFA can communicate with PSL as a mother body? Hey, chief, we are having this game and we see we have a fixture. Why the two officials of the two structures, why they don't talk? Why it has to be on social media? You know, for me, even SAFA itself, they need to fall on their sword. Why should they do that? Well, Walefatshe, the time is against us. Let's go to Kaizer Chiefs. Now you are playing.
Okay. Yeah, before Walefatshe we go there, remember that SAFA communication officer, and then even the PSL, they've got communication officers, these people, who are the ones who are communicating. It shows they never communicate. And also, to book a venue, you went then book the venue. On that venue, they must tell you, no, there's a game that is going to be played.
Yes.
We can't give you a venue.
Yes. So that's that venue. Yes. They are to play.
Yeah, stadium management. I mean, they were supposed to say, no, there's an event. The venue is not available. Understand? So you ask yourself for who's who now. Understand? Yeah. These are the jokes I'm telling you. Hey?
Yeah, no,
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, remove Mr. Bean. Makosi, because you need to leave now. Makosi, you are playing and you guys are doing very well. And then I don't know who impressed you at Makosi. I want you to have freedom. Talk about Makosi, your game. Do you see yourself going to the next round?
I'm not really convinced with my team, honestly. we are not consistent. We are not consistent, Walefatshe. We are not in that level. So my team, it's like more we put some more thing or no. A more battle that are difficult, then they win the game. You don't know what is happening. But I'm happy to see Thabo Cele back. I'm happy to see Duduzi back. Now Kivala Kivala Marumo Walefatshe. Now I'm see to see this young this Lilepo Lena Abe on top of the game. Wabona Kibadile 3 Modi on the other side Lena. So then
What's your take about Lilepo? What's your take about Lilepo?
Somehow Lilepo, he likes to reserve himself, understand? He likes to reserve himself. Obato Dala. I think somewhere Obato Dala how I can say it like that. But honestly, it's a good player. You know how to report Obato Yetang. But somewhere Unalor Osatola Mo gaming. And then you ask yourself for disappear guy. Okay, Hato Twara Polo to Mona, but he needs to show more. He needs to show more because Soka level assisted. He's got a brilliant assist that young guy. Understand? So what I like if Hato Polo, the defender, if he doesn't have a cover, then Wamunka. Understand? So we need players like that.
What would you say when I say now would have preferred Nabi Azali say Chavaviro le Lepo Balebabedi? So you want to have a Padisa Oiwan, Utwela Oiwan. And another thing that I'm thinking, why Asa Kenyim do? I hear this thing or no, gradually we are bringing him in. But Nakwa Kenyam do always is too late. And I don't know where they have not Mduman, Villagas, Obrigado. And in most cases, once Obrigado comes in, he stabilizes the team. He makes them, not to rush. He gives them nice passes. Yes, is fine, but Unalo, Kamazela sometimes he quicks to take shots. Do you understand? Which is good. You must take shots, but Kamazela. If I compare him and Obrigado. If I were Nabi, you'll tell me whether I'm wrong or right. I would have Chavaviro and Lilepo. I will have do together with Obrigado in that squad. I don't know what's your take.
No, you know what, Walefatshe, the pace of Lilepo is the one or Obrigado maybe must sit on the bench. You see, and then you are correct. Mdu Lena unalula tlecha, Mdu. But I want, to be honest, I want Nabi, yes, to start with Mdu, to start with Lilepo, to start with Pele, to start with Modi on the side. Then it's an attacking team, that one. Understand? Then I know this guy, man. What's Chivavero? I know Hana like that guy, Walefatshe, but I still need him to be there. Remember that we need a striker, say Lauren, will be sit there in that kitchen. You understand that? Wabana, you take Morris. I've got nothing away from Morris. But Morris, all the time, Udala away from the box. We need somebody to sit in the box. You understand? So Chavavir, he's the one. But somewhere, Modi final third, Kimo I lose more thing. Utwana li Modi. Modi can cheer the crowd, but on the last thread, he missed the target. Understand? So if I can deal like the last thread, And you're coming back to Nabi. Nabi, I'm not sure for the only first 11. Because you don't know who's going to play today. Understand? You'll see a whole level older. Okay, Akakena Kamart, Tabotele, Du, Lilepo. Sure, Walefatshe.
Yes.
You know what is happening. I know Nabi Hana first 11, but my take is that Utlodlala Eriko Shapeka first 11, Walefatshe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Udlala Vuma, Utlodlala Frosla, Utlodlala Miguel, Lintwana Kimang number 14. Why Kilibala Ntwana? It's on Cape Town Space. Our national Dotley.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Adale Dove, Adale Lilepo, Adale Mart, Adale Trele, Adale Emodi, Adale Mdu, and then Adale Chivaviro or Dubri. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Yeah, so all I can say is that I think I'm always preaching this. First 15 minutes, it's so conscious. You need to concentrate on that minutes. Hoka level is a game. It's a and remember, we are playing a team that today, Leona Chiefs has beaten twice. Irgile twice this season. So we mustn't allow them to do for the third time. It will be a very difficult game for us. You know, if you can check those draws to Nedbank, but this one, it's very, very difficult. If we can pull through for this, Walefatshe, I can tell you that, we are going somewhere. And also, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just to cut you short because I'm worried about time. I wish, that's my wish, and my wish is not the reality. My wish is I want you to win something. Just to revive the spirit in the team. But that's my wish. But my reasoning in a different thinking. You know, if you see a player like Mart who loses balls like nobody's business, and when you lose balls, you are creating pressure. But having said that, I just want us to jump quickly to something else. As I say, time is against us. What's your take? I want you just to say one or two sentences about Leshono Siema being at number 5, but being sacked by the management of the team. What do you want to say about that? The guy is at number 5, but he has been sacked. Do you think he has been sacked because of performance or something else that we don't know?
No, it's a political team. That thing is or it's either Udlalile Mohaila. It's something else, Walefatshe. Something that is within the team. I mean, he has played a good. Hokalibela Sekhukhune is playing a good football, but there is somebody there. Yeah, Okawatileng CM. I'm telling you. I mean, at position 5, Walefatshe, what do you want? What do you want? Something azange etsale right there.
Do you want him to win the league? Take it away from Mamelodi Sundowns? That's the message. Do you want that? I mean, as Siema, I would ask myself, these guys, they want me to beat Sundowns in the league.
No, come on. Sundowns the hot Orlando Pirates, and then 9 better for 2. I mean, come on, gents. No, come on. Sundowns is the biggest team. I mean, Sundowns, nobody's beating Sundowns. But Lonal Batorki no, something is not, it's
All
not
right.
on there.
A quick one. Minister Mackenzie says VAR is coming in April. Minister Mackenzie says there are some soccer bosses who don't want VAR. What's your opinion? Do you really want VAR to come, or do you think, hey, let's forget about VAR? I know South Africa doesn't like it.
Well, I mean, we are under FIFA, and then FIFA has approved that thing, and some other games are playing under VAR again. So why, Rona? We are the biggest league in Africa, Rona. Why must we VAR? Why? I mean, really, let it be.
And honestly speaking, have you seen or go overseas? Once VAR has decided, there's calm. Games goes on. Mushitos the beat goes on.
And offense sets by quiet VAR, but
yes, always.
Then why, Rona? No, I
Kila Galeo.
Walefatshe tonga ka mavuso.
Walefatshe wana mekilaka lena aitle mara.
Aitle no.
Yeah, quick one. Arsenal, Man United tomorrow. Who do you think is gonna win there?
And I'm a United fan, eh?
Yeah.
Now I'll give it to United this one. Because Kaizer Chiefs will be winning. Kaizer Chiefs will be winning today, and then United will be winning tomorrow.
Okay. Kaizer Chiefs will win away.
Close Shapaka 2-1, Walefatshe.
2-1. It's a
pity.
It's a
Liverpool will score.
It's a pity ngaso utholi ka Tuesday ke tla uthola next week Saturday. Ke batla o Peter Mantsolo uska gweng.
No, Liverpool will score in Ntwaneni to score.
Yeah.
And then bona batla scorela ki Copito.
Cupito.
Yes.
Yeah, Cupito. And that I used to play for Cosmos. Oh, I used to love that player.
Yeah.
Craig Cupido. I used to love that guy.
Yes.
Marar messa up game ya Ronaldo Swailos ko Ellis Park. We're winning a Greg Cupido Shapa own goal. We lost the cup. Yes. Walefatshe, nice engagement yesterday. We were talking football. I really enjoyed on our group. It was a beautiful discussion. Let's go on. Teasing Maratame on our group. That's what makes us.
And on that note, Walefatshe, let it be a norm. On Friday, we are talking yesterday football. It will be like that. Rebulela yesterday football on Fridays.
Babulelo group, let's do it. Kibona Habu Zondo has posted, remember he's running his funeral parlor, has posted to advertise that. Anyone who's got business, Wena or Rexadi Benz, do that.
Yes.
It would be nice if you do it them maybe like Saturday morning, like Habu did, because I said we need to select a day where we are. Wena just tell us, hey, the college guys, and so on. That's it. Yeah, that's the meeting. That's the meeting point. Thank you so much, Walefatshe.
Walefatshe, enjoy the rest of your day and greet your family, there, man.
Yeah, Oskala, basketball tata get we pato akena podi. Ora sana bukeni podi nikashinjo na kiboni.
Sadamu tabile, man.
Ukeni podi chupai papali.
Chupai bulto. And a brano kikukavar ki DJ tomorrow go korong.
Okay, DJ tomorrow. That's
I will send you. Kiko send a post yati.
Yes. Utama DJ wana motel kosil papalaga mat.
Mwana me.
Wanesu.
Walefatshe, man.
Wanesu. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm sure you are already in the year 2025. And then you are asking yourself, what are you going to do Some of you have been working for many years, and then now you are contemplating of either resigning or going on retirement. And it looks scary. You're not sure what are you going to do, how are you going to survive, you're worried about your pension, and so on and so on. Especially if you're a GPF member at the age of 55 and above, and you are in those situations. You are thinking, what's going to happen? Remember, the most important thing, you need to think about how can you save the little that you have, in terms of how do you avoid penalties, because when you retire earlier than 60, you'll be penalized. How can you avoid that? Not to be penalized, not even a cent. You also want to make sure that you maximize in terms of the taxation. But get me right, tax applies to everyone. But you want to make sure that you are tax as little as you can. And you want to do all those things. You need somebody who's skilled, somebody who's trained to deal with finance, because tax avoidance is allowed. Because when you avoid tax, you use the tax law. Now, if you want to do that, to make sure that you save as much as you can, don't hesitate. Contact us, TBR Solution, or the bigger financial services, an authorized financial service provider. And then just say, please, I want you to assist me. I want to go out. So come and share knowledge with me. Now, no obligation. You don't have to make any obligation. Just listen to the facts. After listening to the facts, make a decision. Can listen to us, can listen to others, then so that you're exposed to various information, so that when you make a decision, it's an informed decision. Now, my name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from TBR Solution. Here I'm representing the bigger financial services and authorized financial service provider. If you want to know how to get hold of us, just look at the WhatsApp number, drop us your contact via WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.